Good morning, guys. Welcome back to my channel. You know what day is. Motorhome Mondays. Right, two things. First is, I probably sound weird because I've still got this cold and cough and flu-y thing. Hence the blackcurrant flu relief drink, which I'm slowly drinking. And second thing is, this isn't the typical Motorhome Mondays. I'm just going to be talking about one thing today, because it's a comment I got on one of my videos, which I will flash up on the screen now so you can all read it. But I'll read it for you, just so we go through it. And this is what got me a bit, and I want to discuss this. So the person, I'm just going to say the guy, I don't know who, they called themselves Winston Churchill, but that's clearly not. I stopped watching your videos because you don't seem genuine. Now, I don't care if you stop watching my videos. If you don't like them, don't watch them. Don't put yourself through that torture. I'm not going to watch something I don't like, so I shouldn't expect anyone else to. But this is the reason he goes on. You don't seem genuine. When you're asked questions about the van life, you make it out to be perfect with absolutely no flaws. It doesn't give people an honest idea of what they're getting themselves into. Okay, continues on. When you do your Q&As and people genuinely ask you what you dislike, you can't find one bad thing to say. Goes on. In a few years you lived in a motorhome, you can't find one thing you dislike. And now they talk about them, he, she, who, they, it. I moved into my own property a year ago, and I found many things I dislike about the house. Just be a bit more honest. You're not a motorhome salesman trying to sell motorhomes. Give people a real idea to what to expect. Don't hide all the bad parts and tell people the good parts about full-time van life. Right, so that's their comment. Now, first and foremost, I'd like to say thanks to, there's a few people that replied to the comment below it, and they piled on and said that I do give honesty and all that, and they defended the comment, defended me and objected to the comment, which I really appreciate. But this is what I wanted to talk about, because I don't really find many bad things. It's one of these questions that you're meant to have a million answers for. Now, I don't go to someone at work and say, oh, you live in a flat. What are the bad things? But what are the bad sides of living in a flat? What are the top 10 of living in a flat that you don't like? Or a house? What's the top things you don't like living in a house? I understand it's different. This is a different lifestyle. Living in a motorhome and living in a van is a different lifestyle. I understand that, and that freaks people out. But it's not all that different, And a lot of things that are going to be a downside are pretty obvious. Okay, so I'm not here to be a negative person. I'm not a negative person, and I don't want to be a negative. If something's shit, I'm going to say it's shit. But first and foremost, they've already accepted that I live in a motorhome, so it's not as if they're new to the channel. So I live like I've just said, I live in a motorhome. So I'm not doing the converted van. I am not in that. And that is a different style of lifestyle to living in a motorhome. Fully couldn't agree with that anymore. So in living in a motorhome, I have a full-size bed, which is always made up, so that's there. I have a toilet, I have a shower, I have a full-size kitchen, and I have a living area and a wardrobe, and then I have the driving area along with all the storage. So that means I don't have to make up a bed, which that could be a bugbear of someone in van life. I don't have to make up my bed every night. Don't have to do that. I don't have to take a shit in a bucket because I have a toilet, and that could be someone else's bugbear in the van. I can go to bed within less than 10 seconds if I want. I just get out, put the ladder on, get up, go to bed, done. So, that the bed situation is quite a bugbear in some people's lives. But people that are going to buy a van or convert their own, if they're making one where they have to make up the bed, they're going to know that. They're going to know, oh, I've got to make up that bed every night before I go to bed because it's a sofa in the daytime. Or, oh, yeah, I haven't built a toilet into this, so I'm going to have to go to the toilet in that bucket. Or, what, enter the word here. I'm going to have to find a McDonald's. I'm going to have to find a public toilet. They know when they're building that or buying that, they haven't got a toilet. Or they got a weird toilet situation. So, you know, I'm a bit confused, to be fair, because, well, so that's one thing, you know. Now, showers, shower time. Okay, yeah, I can't have a 20-minute shower because my water run out. But big deal. I don't care about that. That's not going to make my list of, oh, no, top 10 reasons to hate van life. Doesn't make my list. Toilet. Emptying the toilet. Now, let's not beat around the bush. In every sense of the word, emptying the toilet is shit. In every sense of the word. Now, if I need to tell you that's going to be a shit job, there's something going wrong there. You know? It's an obvious thing. I don't need to make a video or tell people, hey, you know that emptying the toilet, it's not going to be nice as you think. It's not going to smell like a bed of roses. Mess. Now, mess. That's me, right? Now, I know other van lifers that have very minimal possessions, or even have quite a few, but they keep their stuff. They keep their place clean. They keep it tidy. They keep it neat and organised. Me, that's not me. Even when I was at my mum's, I was in their bedroom. Shit was everywhere. Literally everywhere. I knew where it all was, but I don't put things away when I get things out until it gets to a stage where I kind of have to put everything away and then start again. That's the way I am. That's on me. That's not van life. That's not the van. That's not the small living situation. It was the same in my bedroom. Okay, so a couple of actual downsides, but are related to houses as well. Security. Okay, I can be broken into. So can a house. Doesn't really need to be highlighted. A house can be broken into just as easy, if not easier, you know, than the motorhome. So that's one that could be a downside, but I don't really see it as, you know, crash. Yeah, I could crash the motorhome, and that would be very bad. Or someone could crash into me, and that would be very bad because it is my home. That is a genuine downside, which, you know, it exists. But I'm assuming people would know that because it's their vehicle, it's their van, it's their home. They would know that someone can crash into that, or you can crash. Next one, breakdown. Of course, you can break down, and then your house is going nowhere. Your home is going nowhere. Again, I thought this was obvious. So I didn't really think I need to, you know, emphasise this point because most people know a vehicle breaks down. All of these are a pain in the arse and shit, but they're obvious. And the last two, the crashing and the breaking down, or even the braking, are all remedied by a little emergency fund, give or take the actual motorhome physically being stolen and gone, disappeared for the rest of its life, and a complete write-off of a vehicle. If you have a little small dink, you know, it's a small dink. You get it fixed. You've got insurance. You've got emergency cash. It's done. You break down. Something's broken. You take it to the garage. You get it fixed. I'm not making light of it that you need that everyone's got a pile of cash and a big pot of, you know, we go to the local park and start pulling 20s off a tree. But, you know, people know when they start this that vehicle can break. Things will break. So I didn't think I really needed to emphasise that. Power. Now this I will give you, because with a house, you've got unlimited supply. Obviously, you're plugged into the grid. But with a motorhome, a van, you are limited to power, to whatever your alternator kicks back into your leisure batteries, or to what solar you've got on the roof to kick back in, and depending on the weather. So yeah, that can be a little bit stressful if you're using a bucket load of power. You know, if you're editing videos and you're running multiple laptops and you're running this, that and the other, then yeah, you're going to need a lot of power. Hence why I've got 700 watts on my roof. And I went through things with that, and I showed a video where it wasn't all sunshine and roses. So, you know, it's, yeah. So that is probably the one main thing I would say. I would say, yeah, power can be a stressful point. But apart from that, honestly, the things that are considered downsides that would make someone's list or someone's video on YouTube, or that I should be screaming from the rooftops about, according to this guy, this joker, which I haven't replied to the comment. I thought I'd just make a video. They're not big things. These are first world problems. They really are. You know, I'm sheltered, I'm warm, I've got food in the fridge, I've got lights on, I've got a warm bed. What more do I need? If I've got to empty my toilet, big deal. I've got the freedom of moving around wherever I want, when I want. I don't have to pay extortionate rent prices. I don't have to pay umpteen taxes. You know, I do what I want, when I want, where I want. And that's how I like to live, you know. It's not for everyone, but it is for a lot of people, and growing. So this is a bit of a weird video, so I didn't really want to moan at people, because I'm not moaning at people. I'm just kind of trying to get through to this guy that most people know the downsides, because there's not that many downsides, and the downsides that are out there are pretty known. They're pretty obvious. You know, so that's, I just wanted to clear that up, because, well, he's saying I'm not genuine and I'm lying, and I don't think I am. If I am, then drop it in the comments below, and then feel free to tell me, and I will, you know, remedy that. I don't want to lie. I'm not a liar. I don't. That's why I take that quite seriously. I take that accusation quite seriously. So, yeah, I'd love to hear your thoughts and views on that whole comment that was left. Drop them in the comments below. Like always, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for the thumbs ups and the shares and everything. And I love you all loads. And I'll catch you in the next one. Take it easy, guys. Bye.